Welcome to an incredible journey through the diverse wildlife of North America. From the frozen tundra of Alaska to the tropical waters of the Gulf of Mexico, this vast continent hosts some of the most remarkable animals on Earth. Today, we'll discover 30 fascinating facts that will change how you see the creatures that call North America home. Spanning 3 countries and countless ecosystems, North America provides habitat for over 400 mammal species, 700 bird species, and thousands of other creatures. Each animal has evolved unique adaptations to survive in environments ranging from scorching deserts to frigid Arctic plains. Let's begin our exploration of these incredible survivors and the amazing secrets they hold. Fact number 1. The American bison's near extinction and recovery. This is North America's largest land mammal, once numbered between 30 to 60 million across the Great Plains. These massive creatures, weighing up to 2,000 pounds, were nearly driven to extinction in the late 1800s, with only 325 individuals remaining by 1884. Their near disappearance was primarily due to commercial hunting and deliberate government policies aimed at subduing Native American tribes who depended on the bison. Today, thanks to conservation efforts, approximately 500,000 bison roam North America, though most are on private ranches. Yellowstone National Park maintains one of the few genetically pure wild herds, numbering around 4,000 animals. These powerful creatures can run up to 40 miles per hour despite their bulk and play a crucial role as ecosystem engineers, their grazing patterns creating habitat for numerous prairie species. Fact number 2. Polar bears are marine mammals. Despite living on land and ice, polar bears are classified as marine mammals because they depend entirely on the ocean for their survival. These Arctic giants spend most of their lives on sea ice, hunting seals through breathing holes and leads in the ice. Their scientific name, Ursus maritimus, literally means sea bear, reflecting their intimate connection to marine environments. Polar bears are incredible swimmers, capable of covering distances of over 400 miles in open water. Their large, partially webbed front paws act as paddles, while their thick layer of blubber provides buoyancy and insulation in frigid waters. With climate change reducing Arctic sea ice, these swimming abilities have become increasingly important for their survival, though longer swims require more energy and pose greater risks. Fact number 3. Hummingbirds' extraordinary metabolism. Ruby-throated hummingbirds, weighing less than a nickel, have the highest metabolism of any bird in North America. Their hearts beat up to 1,260 times per minute during flight, and they must consume half their body weight in nectar daily to fuel their energy needs. To put this in perspective, a human with similar metabolic demands would need to consume 285 pounds of food per day. These tiny marvels can hover, fly backwards, and even fly upside down briefly due to the unique wing structure and flight muscles that comprise 25% of their body weight. During migration, ruby-throated hummingbirds perform an incredible feat by flying 500 miles non-stop across the Gulf of Mexico. To prepare for this journey, they nearly double their body weight by storing fat, transforming from 3 grams to nearly 6 grams. Fact number 4. Monarch butterflies' multi-generational migration. The monarch butterfly's annual migration is one of nature's most remarkable phenomena, spanning up to 3,000 miles from Canada to central Mexico. What makes this journey extraordinary is that it takes 4 generations to complete the full cycle. 3 generations live only 2 to 6 weeks each, traveling northward and reproducing along the way, while the 4th, super generation, lives 6 to 8 months and makes the entire southward journey alone. These super generation monarchs have never been to their Mexican wintering grounds before, yet they navigate with pinpoint accuracy to the same OML fir forests the great-great-grandparents left months earlier. Scientists believe they use a combination of the sun's position, magnetic fields, and genetic programming to find their way. Climate change and habitat loss have reduced monarch populations by over 80% in recent decades, making their migration increasingly precarious. Fact number 5. Grey wolves pack intelligence. Contrary to popular belief about alpha wolves, grey wolf packs are actually family units led by the breeding pair, often called the alpha male and female, who are simply the parents. Pack sizes typically range from 5 to 8 individuals, consisting of the parents and their offspring from the current and previous years. These family groups exhibit remarkable cooperation in hunting, with success rates increasing dramatically when working together. Wolves are incredibly intelligent problem solvers who can adapt their hunting strategies based on prey and terrain. They've been observed using sophisticated tactics like driving prey toward hidden pack members, taking turns to exhaust large animals like elk, and even using environmental features like cliffs to their advantage. Their reintroduction to Yellowstone in 1995 caused a trophic cascade, fundamentally altering the ecosystem by controlling deer populations and allowing vegetation to recover. Fact number 6. Raccoons' remarkable dexterity and intelligence. This animal possesses front paws with extraordinary sensitivity and dexterity, containing 4 to 5 times more nerve endings than most mammals. Their paws function almost like human hands, allowing them to manipulate objects with incredible precision. The famous washing behavior of raccoons isn't actually cleaning, they're enhancing their sense of touch by wetting their hypersensitive paws, which removes a protective layer and increases tactile sensitivity. These masked bandits are among North America's most intelligent mammals, capable of remembering solutions to complex problems for up to 3 years. Urban raccoons have demonstrated remarkable adaptability, learning to open garbage cans, unlatch doors, and even wash food in pet water bowls. Their intelligence, combined with their opportunistic nature and manual dexterity, has made them incredibly successful in both wild and urban environments. Fact number 7. American alligators' temperature-dependent gender. These reptiles have one of nature's most fascinating reproductive strategies. The temperature of their nest determines the sex of their offspring. Eggs incubated at temperatures below 86 degrees Fahrenheit produce females, while temperatures above 93 degrees Fahrenheit produce males. The narrow range between 86 to 93 degrees Fahrenheit produces a mix of both sexes, with the exact temperature determining the ratio. Once nearly extinct due to overhunting, American alligators have made a remarkable comeback and are now considered a conservation success story. These ancient predators can live over 70 years and grow up to 14 feet long. They play a crucial role as ecosystem engineers, creating gator holes during dry periods that provide water sources for numerous other species. Their powerful immune systems are being studied for potential medical applications in treating human diseases. Fact number 8. Mountain lions' incredible jumping ability. Mountain lions, also known as cougars or pumas, are North America's premier feline athletes. These powerful cats can leap vertically up to 18 feet and horizontally up to 40 feet in a single bound. Their muscular hind legs, which make up a significant portion of their body mass, provide the explosive power needed for these incredible jumps, essential for their ambush hunting style. These solitary predators have the largest range of any wild land animal in the Western Hemisphere, from Canada's Yukon to the southern Andes of South America. In North America, they require vast territories. Males may claim areas up to 300 square miles. Mountain lions are incredibly stealthy hunters with padded paws that allow them to move silently through their terrain. Despite their fearsome reputation, attacks on humans are extremely rare, with these cats generally avoiding human contact whenever possible. Fact number 9. Prairie dogs' complex communication system. These animals have one of the most sophisticated communication systems in the animal kingdom, with different alarm calls that specify the type, size, speed, and even color of approaching predators. Researchers have identified distinct calls for hawks, eagles, coyotes, badgers, and humans, and prairie dogs can even communicate whether a human is carrying a gun and what color clothing they're wearing. These highly social rodents live in elaborate underground cities called towns that can extend for miles and house thousands of individuals. Their burrow systems are engineering marvels, featuring multiple entrances, nursery chambers, sleeping quarters, and even flood control measures. Prairie dog towns create habitat for over 200 other species, earning them recognition as a keystone species essential to grassland ecosystems. Fact number 10. Bald eagle's spectacular recovery. The bald eagle, America's national bird, was nearly extinct in the lower 48 states by the 1960s, with only 417 breeding pairs remaining due to DDT poisoning, which caused their eggshells to thin and break during incubation. The ban on DDT in 1972 and intensive conservation efforts led to one of the greatest conservation success stories in American history. Today, over 316,000 bald eagles soar across North America. These magnificent raptors can live up to 30 years in the wild and don't develop their iconic white head and tail feathers until they're about 5 years old. Bald eagles are incredibly strong, with a grip strength of over 400 pounds per square inch, 10 times stronger than a human grip. They're also surprisingly fast, capable of diving at speeds up to 100 miles per hour when hunting. Their nests are among the largest bird nests in North America, with some measuring over 13 feet deep and weighing more than a ton. Fact number 11. Black bears' incredible sense of smell. These animals possess one of the most powerful senses of smell in the animal kingdom, with olfactory abilities that are 7 times better than a bloodhound's and 2,100 times better than a human's. They can detect food sources from over a mile away and distinguish between different types of food with remarkable precision. This super sense is crucial for finding scattered food resources across their large territories. Despite their name, black bears can be black, brown, cinnamon, blonde, blue-gray, or even white. They're excellent climbers throughout their lives, unlike their larger brown bear cousins, and can run up to 30 miles per hour. Black bears are also surprisingly intelligent, with some researchers comparing their problem-solving abilities to those of great apes. They can live up to 30 years in the wild and are capable of entering a state of torpor during winter, slowing their metabolism by up to 75%. Fact number 12. White-tailed deer's remarkable adaptability. These animals are one of North America's greatest conservation success stories, rebounding from near extinction in the early 1900s to over 30 million individuals today. Their remarkable adaptability allows them to thrive in diverse habitats from tropical Florida to the edge of the Arctic Circle. They've become so successful that they're now considered overabundant in many areas, requiring management to prevent ecological damage. These graceful animals can leap up to 10 feet high and 30 feet horizontally, and can run up to 40 miles per hour. Their tail-flagging behavior, flashing the white underside of their tail when alarmed, serves as a warning signal to other deer and may confuse predators. White-tailed deer have excellent night vision and hearing, with the ability to rotate their ears independently to pinpoint sounds. During harsh winters, they form deer yards, where groups trample down snow to conserve energy. Fact number 13. Moose are the gentle giants of the north. These are the largest members of the deer family, with adult males also called bulls weighing up to 1,500 pounds and standing 6.5 feet tall at the shoulder. Despite their imposing size, moose are surprisingly good swimmers and can dive up to 20 feet deep to feed on aquatic vegetation. Their long legs, which may seem awkward on land, are perfectly adapted for wading through deep snow and marshy terrain. The bull moose's antlers are among the most impressive in the animal kingdom, spanning up to 6 feet across and weighing up to 40 pounds. These antlers are grown and shed annually, representing one of the fastest growing tissues in the animal kingdom. Moose have poor eyesight but compensate with exceptional hearing and sense of smell. Despite their generally docile nature, moose can be dangerous during mating season and when protecting calves, capable of delivering powerful kicks with their long legs. Fact number 14. Pronghorn antelope speed records. Pronghorns are North America's speed champions and the second fastest land animal in the world after cheetahs. They can sustain speeds of 55 miles per hour for extended periods, far exceeding what's necessary to escape their current predators. This incredible speed evolved as an adaptation to escape the now extinct American cheetah, demonstrating how evolutionary history shapes present-day characteristics. These remarkable animals have several unique features. They're the only animals in North America with branched horns, not antlers, and both males and females have them, though females are smaller. Pronghorns have the largest eyes relative to body size of any North American mammal, giving them telescopic vision that allows them to spot predators from up to 4 miles away. They're also incredibly efficient runners, with oversized lungs and heart that deliver oxygen at twice the rate of similar-sized mammals. Fact number 15. Grizzly bears' incredible strength and memory. Grizzly bears possess extraordinary strength, capable of flipping over 700-pound boulders with a single paw swipe and running up to 35 miles per hour despite weighing up to 800 pounds. Their claws, which can grow up to 4 inches long, are perfectly designed for digging and can excavate massive amounts of earth when searching for ground squirrels or roots. A grizzly's bite force measures around 975 pounds per square inch, strong enough to crush a bowling ball. These magnificent predators have remarkable memories, particularly when it comes to food sources. They can remember the locations of productive berry patches, salmon runs, and other food sources for decades. Grizzlies are also surprisingly intelligent, capable of using tools and demonstrating problem-solving abilities. During their winter denning period, female grizzlies give birth to cubs that are remarkably small, about the size of hamsters, despite the mother's massive size. Fact number 16. Bighorn sheep's death-defying climbing. Bighorn sheep are among North America's most skilled mountaineers, capable of navigating seemingly impossible cliff faces and rocky terrain. Their specialized hooves have a hard outer rim and a soft, rubbery center that provides incredible grip on rock surfaces. They can climb slopes with gradients exceeding 60 degrees and leap up to 20 feet between rocky outcrops with remarkable precision. The ram's massive curved horns can weigh up to 30 pounds and continue growing throughout their lives. During rutting season, rams engage in spectacular headbutting contests, colliding at speeds up to 20 miles per hour. Their skulls are specially reinforced with extra bone and air spaces that act as shock absorbers, preventing brain damage from these powerful impacts. Bighorn sheep have excellent vision and can spot potential predators or other sheep from over a mile away. Fact number 17. River otters aquatic mastery. North American river otters are perfectly adapted for aquatic life, capable of holding their breath for up to 8 minutes and diving to depths of 60 feet. The dense fur, containing up to 1 million hairs per square inch, traps air bubbles that provide insulation and buoyancy. They can swim at speeds up to 7 miles per hour underwater and use their powerful tail as a rudder for precise maneuvering. These playful mammals are incredibly intelligent and have been observed using tools, such as rocks, to crack open shellfish. Otters are also surprisingly social, often playing together and sliding down muddy or snowy banks for fun, behavior that also helps maintain their waterproof coat. They communicate through a complex system of chirps, whistles, and scent marking, with each individual having a unique scent signature that others can recognize. Fact number 18. Great horned owls silent hunting. These are apex predators of the night sky, capable of taking prey as large as skunks, cats, and even other owls. Their specialized feathers have soft fringes that eliminate sound during flight, making them virtually silent hunters. These powerful owls can exert up to 300 pounds per square inch of pressure with their talons, comparable to the bite force of a large dog. With the distinctive ear tufts, which aren't actually ears, great horned owls can rotate their heads 270 degrees and have asymmetrical ear openings that allow them to pinpoint prey with remarkable accuracy in complete darkness. They have exceptional night vision, about 100 times better than humans, and can hunt successfully even on the darkest nights. These adaptable predators are found in virtually every habitat across North America and can live up to 25 years in the wild. Fact number 19. Beavers as ecosystem engineers. North American beavers are nature's engineers, capable of dramatically altering landscapes through the dam building activities. The dams can span over 1,000 feet and create wetland habitats that support hundreds of other species. These industrious rodents have incredibly strong teeth that grow continuously throughout their lives, allowing them to fell trees up to 3 feet in diameter. Beaver-created wetlands provide critical flood control, water filtration, and drought resilience for entire watersheds. The dams can raise groundwater levels for miles around and create fire breaks that help prevent forest fires from spreading. A single beaver family can maintain up to 20 dams and lodges across their territory. Their flat, scaly tail serves multiple purposes: fat storage, temperature regulation, communication, which is by tail slapping, and as a prop when they sit upright to gnaw on trees. Fact number 20. Wild turkeys' flight capabilities. Despite their reputation as flightless birds, wild turkeys are surprisingly capable flyers, able to reach speeds of 55 miles per hour in flight and fly at altitudes up to several thousand feet. Their powerful breast muscles make up about 17% of their body weight, providing the strength needed for explosive takeoffs. Wild turkeys prefer to fly only when necessary, using flight primarily to escape predators or reach roosting sites in trees. Male turkeys, which are also called toms, can weigh up to 25 pounds and perform elaborate courtship displays featuring fanned tail feathers, drooping wings, and a distinctive gobbling call that can be heard from a mile away. Wild turkeys have excellent eyesight, about 3 times better than humans, and can see colors in the ultraviolet spectrum. They're also surprisingly fast runners, capable of reaching speeds up to 25 miles per hour on the ground. These intelligent birds have complex social structures and can recognize dozens of individual turkeys within their flock. Fact number 21. Sandhill cranes' ancient migration. These birds participate in one of the oldest bird migrations on Earth, following routes that have remained virtually unchanged for millions of years. These magnificent birds can live up to 40 years and mate for life, performing elaborate courtship dances that involve leaping, bowing, and calling in unison. Their migration spans thousands of miles, with some populations traveling from Arctic breeding grounds to wintering areas in Mexico and the southern United States. These tall, gray birds are remarkably strong flyers, capable of soaring at altitudes up to 26,000 feet, higher than most commercial aircraft. They use thermal updrafts to conserve energy during their long migrations and often travel in spectacular formations of hundreds or thousands of individuals. Sandhill cranes have been called living dinosaurs due to fossil evidence showing virtually identical birds existed 10 million years ago. The distinctive rolling call can carry for miles across their prairie and wetland habitats. Fact number 22. Bobcats' stealth and adaptability. Bobcats are North America's most successful wild feline, found in every U.S. state except Delaware and thriving in habitats from desert to forest to suburban areas. These adaptable predators get their name from the distinctive bobtail, which has a white underside used for communication. Despite weighing only 15 to 35 pounds, bobcats can take prey much larger than themselves, including deer, thanks to their powerful hind legs and sharp retractable claws. These solitary hunters are incredibly stealthy, capable of moving through their territory without making a sound. Bobcats have excellent night vision and can leap up to 12 feet vertically to catch birds or climb trees. They're also surprisingly good swimmers when necessary. Each bobcat maintains a territory that they mark with scent, and they're known for their intelligence and problem-solving abilities, often adapting their hunting strategies based on available prey and environmental conditions. Fact number 23. Elk's impressive vocal range. These animals possess one of the most distinctive and far-carrying calls in North America. The bull elk's bugle, a haunting sound that starts as a low roar and rises to a high-pitched whistle, can be heard up to 5 miles away and serves to attract mates and warn rival males. These impressive animals can weigh up to 1,100 pounds, making them one of the largest members of the deer family after moose. Male elk grow antlers that can span 5 feet across and weigh up to 40 pounds. These antlers are shed annually and regrow each year, adding additional points, tines, as the elk matures. Elk are surprisingly agile for their size, capable of running 40 miles per hour and jumping 8 feet vertically. They're also excellent swimmers and will wade into deep water to escape predators or reach food sources. During winter, elk form large herds that can number in the thousands, providing protection against predators and harsh weather. Fact number 24. Porcupines' unique defense system. North American porcupines carry around 30,000 quills, each equipped with microscopic barbs that make them extremely difficult and painful to remove once embedded. Contrary to popular belief, porcupines cannot shoot their quills, but they can quickly raise them and swing their tail to embed quills in an attacker's skin. Each quill is actually a modified hair that can penetrate skin and then work its way deeper into tissue due to the barb design. These slow-moving rodents are excellent climbers, spending much of their time in trees feeding on bark, twigs, and leaves. Porcupines have an unusual ability to digest cellulose thanks to bacteria in the digestive system, allowing them to survive on a diet that would be inedible to most mammals. They're also surprisingly long-lived for rodents, with some individuals reaching 15 to 20 years in the wild. Baby porcupines are born with soft quills that harden within hours of birth. Fact number 25. Snowy owls' Arctic adaptations. Snowy owls are among the most specialized Arctic birds, with adaptations that allow them to thrive in some of the harshest conditions on Earth. The dense feathering extends all the way to their toes, providing insulation against temperatures that can drop to -40 degrees Fahrenheit. Unlike most owls, snowy owls hunt primarily during the day, taking advantage of the continuous daylight of Arctic summers. These powerful predators can live up to 20 years and migrate vast distances. Some individuals travel over 1,400 miles between breeding and wintering grounds. Male snowy owls become whiter with age, while females retain more dark markings throughout their lives. Their diet consists primarily of lemmings, and their breeding success is closely tied to lemming population cycles. During eruptive years when lemming populations crash, snowy owls may travel much farther south than usual, sometimes appearing in unexpected locations across the northern United States. Fact number 26. Armadillos' expanding range. 9-banded armadillos are the only armadillo species native to North America and have been steadily expanding their range northward over the past century. Originally found only in Texas and the southwestern United States, they now range as far north as Missouri and Tennessee. Climate change and their remarkable adaptability have contributed to this range expansion, though cold temperatures still limit the northern spread. These unique mammals always give birth to identical quadruplets, 4 genetically identical babies from a single fertilized egg. Armadillos are excellent diggers, with powerful claws that can excavate burrows up to 20 feet long and 5 feet deep. They're also surprisingly good swimmers and can inflate their stomach and intestines with air to increase buoyancy when crossing water. Despite their armor-like shell, armadillos are actually quite flexible and can curl into a ball for protection. Fact number 27. Mountain goats' cliff-dwelling lifestyle. Mountain goats aren't actually goats at all. They're more closely related to antelopes and are the only species in their genus. These sure-footed climbers inhabit some of the most precipitous terrain in North America, living on cliff faces and rocky slopes where few predators can follow. Their specialized hooves have hard outer rims and soft, rubbery pads that provide incredible grip on rock surfaces. These remarkable animals can navigate cliff faces with gradients exceeding 85 degrees and make leaps of up to 12 feet between rocky ledges. Mountain goats have been recorded climbing nearly vertical ice falls and can withstand temperatures as low as -50 degrees Fahrenheit thanks to the dense, two-layered coat. Both males, billies, and females, nannies, have sharp, black horns that they use for defense and establishing dominance within their social groups. They're incredibly long-lived for their harsh environment, with some individuals reaching 15 to 18 years in the wild. Fact number 28. Caribou's epic migrations. These animals undertake some of the longest migrations of any land mammal, with some herds traveling over 3,000 miles annually between calving grounds and winter ranges. The porcupine caribou herd, which migrates between Alaska and northern Canada, covers distances that would be equivalent to traveling from New York to Los Angeles and back again each year. These migrations are timed precisely with seasonal changes and food availability. Unlike other members of the deer family, both male and female caribou grow antlers, though females' antlers are smaller and they shed them at different times than males. Caribou have specially adapted feet with large, concave hooves that act like snowshoes in winter and provide buoyancy when crossing the countless streams and rivers along their migration routes. Their hollow guard hairs provide excellent insulation and buoyancy, making them strong swimmers despite the frigid waters they must cross. Fact number 29. Red-winged blackbirds' territorial displays. Male red-winged blackbirds are among North America's most territorial songbirds, with each male defending a territory that may contain several female nests. Their brilliant red and yellow shoulder patches are normally hidden but flash dramatically during territorial displays and aggressive encounters. These displays can be so effective that simply showing the red patches can cause rival males to retreat without physical confrontation. These adaptable birds are found throughout North America in wetland habitats and have expanded their range significantly over the past century. Males arrive at breeding territories several weeks before females and engage in complex vocal and visual displays to attract mates. A successful male may mate with up to 15 females in a single breeding season. Red-winged blackbirds are highly social outside of breeding season, forming roosts that can contain millions of individuals, some of the largest bird congregations in North America. Fact number 30. American kestrels' hovering mastery. These birds are North America's smallest falcon and the only raptor capable of true hovering flight. These colorful birds can remain stationary in midair while hunting, using rapid wing beats and precise tail adjustments to maintain position even in strong winds. This hovering ability allows them to hunt in open areas where there are no perches, giving them access to prey that other raptors cannot reach. Despite their small size, about the size of a robin, American kestrels are fierce predators capable of taking prey as large as small rodents and birds. They have remarkable eyesight and can detect ultraviolet light, which helps them track rodent urine trails that are invisible to the human eye. Male and female kestrels show distinct color differences, with males displaying blue-gray wings and rusty backs, while females have rusty wings with black barring. These cavity nesters often take advantage of nest boxes provided by humans and have adapted well to agricultural landscapes. From the massive bison that once thundered across the Great Plains to the tiny hummingbird that defies the laws of physics with every wing beat, North America's wildlife represents millions of years of evolutionary innovation and adaptation. Each species we've explored today tells a story of survival, resilience, and the incredible diversity of life that exists on our continent. These 30 facts represent just a glimpse into the complex web of life that surrounds us. As we face environmental challenges and habitat loss, understanding and appreciating these remarkable creatures becomes more important than ever. The next time you encounter any of these species, whether in the wild or even in your own backyard, take a moment to appreciate the incredible adaptations and behaviors that make each one a unique masterpiece of evolution.